welcome back to the channel. So guys, I'm a little late on this party, but I wanted to recognize something very important. Our favorite brand, everybody, at least on this channel, Masters of the Universe, has just won a design award. Now, I say just won, but this was actually a couple weeks back. I've been so busy with other projects that I just totally missed this. It was not on my radar, but I wanted to recognize this as I myself am absolutely thrilled that the Masters of the Universe Masterverse packaging was even nominated for this award, and now we find out that GD Graphic Design Awards has recognized the Masters of the Universe redesign for the packaging art, as Roy Juarez and the team over at Mattel Creations has done us all proud. And as a graphic designer myself, I couldn't be happier for these guys. Congratulations to the entire team, and let's take a look at how they won this incredible award. Let's have a look, everybody. All right, as I said, I know I'm a little late to the game on this. Obviously, Masters of the Universe is one of my absolute all-time favorite toy lines, and of course, just plain awesome in terms of its overall artwork. And Manuel Eduardo Caritas on Instagram, Roy Juarez, is definitely one of those leaders who have been making this happen for such a long time. And I'm super excited to find out that the Graphic Design USA magazine has gone and recognized Masters of the Universe really has upped their game for their packaging design, winning an award for 2025. And I want to take a deep dive into this because I myself, of course, am a graphic designer, and this really does tug at my heartstrings, as I too have been involved in several different campaigns which have won awards, and there's no better feeling than being recognized by your peers. Let's take a look at what was posted on Manuel Eduardo Caritas' Instagram page. Roy Juarez goes on to say, "The most powerful packaging in the universe. We are proud to have won another GD USA Packaging Design Award on the Masters of the Universe Masterverse Packaging Redesign. Design firm was Mattel and Masters. Graphic design and art direction by Manuel Eduardo Caritas, Roy Juarez. Packaging engineer by El Pocrambam, and copywriter by Yes Really Bob." This is an incredible achievement. Congratulations to the entire design team. And of course, the illustrators who also made this an incredible design and overall amazing work. I am in awe and thrilled and really so proud of the work that these guys have done. For those of you who don't know, GD USA is the Graphic Design USA magazine, which was established back in 1963. Heading over to their About page on their website, we can learn a little bit more about Graphic Design USA, the nation's most popular source for graphic design, business ideas, and opportunities. They recently turned 60, and for 60 years, since 1963, Graphic Design USA, GD USA, has been a source of news and information for graphic designers and the broader creative community. GD covers news, people, projects, trends, technology, products, and services. And in addition to the print magazine, the brand now encompasses 111,000 visitors a monthly e-newsletter, a digital edition of the magazine, and several national design competitions that culminate in showcases in the best graphic design, packaging design, web design, in-house design, and health and wellness design. GD USA can be recognized as an authority in graphic design within the industry, and it's no wonder that they annually host the Packaging Design Awards, which celebrates the power of creative packaging to tell the story, advance the brand, and amplify experience, making the sale forge a connection at the moment of truth. Winning design firms, agencies, institutions are listed in alphabetical order directly below. And if we take a look at the listing itself, Mattel right here, clicking on to the listing, we can see that the winners of the competition included the Barbie Lunar New Year, the Street Sharks for the San Diego Comic-Con Ripster, and the Shark Among Us, returning 30 years later to make his mark as a street shark. And then, of course, there was the Masters of the Universe packaging rebrand for the Masterverse line, and this was absolutely stunning. Check it out, everybody. There they are, the entire line of packaging with the entire team of designers and packaging engineers, illustrators, artists, everyone who was recognized for this particular campaign. Key lead packaging designer and art director Roy Juarez. Graphic designer Jasmine Chan, artwork by Simon Eckhart, lead copywriter by Robert Rudman, manager, packaging engineer Adam O'Connor, senior packaging engineer Lawrence Pocrambam, lead packaging engineer Brian Wong Sr., packaging engineer Lily Shi, packaging manager design Frank Medrano Sr., packaging design by Tyler Russell, associate project manager Samantha Swint, vice president packaging design James Dunn. This is an incredible achievement, and once again celebrating the Masters of the Universe, which of course, as a graphic designer, I am very, very proud that one of my favorite properties has won this prestigious award. And of course, I wanted to take a deeper dive and take a look at the submissions for this particular award.
and see how the Mattel design team was able to pull this off, because this is quite the achievement, and I'm really excited to see which of these packages made this possible. Let's have a look, everybody. 4 packages in particular were recognized as a new direction for the Masterverse packaging, and pictured here are the separate designs: Master Universe New Eternia Mechanic, Master Universe Revolution Battle Armor He-Man, Master Universe New Eternia Triclops, and Master Universe Princess of Power Leech. Just from the front of the boxes, you can already tell how different they are from the original packaging, which when we look back at it was, in and of itself, unique in its overall design. However, even back when it was first introduced, many fans of Master Universe did note that it was rather plain looking compared to the blasting rocks, the striking red colors, and of course the Master Universe logo emblazoned on the top. Substituting that for a very subdued blue, fading into a dark black, with just highlights of different runes and cracking rocks, but really highlighting all of the indicas, the Mattel branding, the new Masters of the Universe logos, character names, and of course, really showcasing the figures, the accessories, and everything included within the packaging. The back of the box was much more interesting, featuring wonderful illustrations, which is a hallmark of the Masters of the Universe, a small synopsis replacing the mini-comic inside, and showcasing incredible illustrations by various artists who were working on the project with Mattel. The cross-sell, of course, featuring the additional members in the wave, in this case, He-Man, Teela, Skeletor, and Merman, with the Mattel Indica slogan, and of course, the required packaging safety information. In many ways, featuring the action figure in front in a huge cellophane window really was a great strategy for collectors, but as a graphic designer, I do have to say that it was much more interesting seeing the artwork on the back, the overall layout and design, recognition by various contributors, as well as the story elements, letting the designers of the packaging really stretch their wings and showcase what they can do. Fast forwarding to 2025, Graphic Design USA has recognized that Mattel has really stepped up the game with this packaging, and it really does show. The first 2 packages that helped to win this award, of course, are New Eternia Mechanic, showcasing this brand new packaging, which is no longer just a standard square box. It has this wonderful new indentation on the side, really giving it sort of a wonderful element and adding a sort of 3D texture to the entire package itself. The same element is replicated on the other side of the package, giving it more of a asymmetrical design, which is easily recognizable when you see it on the shelf in retail stores. This, coupled with the incredible artwork provided by various artists, really has accentuated the overall design and look of the packaging. The cellophane window showcasing the figure within, although not showcasing nearly as much of the figure and its accessories, still gives us a clear indication of what you are receiving. This, coupled with the unique cutout of every single character, breaks away from the traditional idea of a uniform mold, which is not cheap in overall packaging design. Sliding over to He-Man, we can see that each of the window cutouts is indiscriminately unique, and those who understand packaging design will realize that this is an additional die cut, meaning that every single one of these packages is unique in and of itself, adding additional cost as well as time and effort on the assembly line when putting these boxes together. The positioning of the Masterverse logo is much more prominent on these designs and is a return to form to the exploding rocks on the background with the Masterverse logo shooting forward. The wonderful color schemes that have been used in these particular examples is just absolutely brilliant. The magentas, the reds, the contrast between the characters on the front and the background really does help push forward the subject matter and giving it a unique flavor all of its own. The color choices alone are really something. Bravo to the illustrators who really put a lot of thought into this overall design, which I'm sure really helped the judges to make their decision when selecting these as the winners for the packaging design for the Masterverse brand. Leech here, of course, showcasing additional teased figures, Scorpia and Catra, along with the side artwork, really helped to bring all the pieces together. As was popular with video games, DVDs, and other collections, the box art could be shelved much like bookends, showcasing almost a library of action figures with wonderful artwork depicting each of the characters within. The colors and designs really helping to stand out and showcase each of the figures in their overall glory. And as mentioned before, that unique corner fold over still showcases clearly the name of the characters, making it easy for collectors to recognize which figure on the shelf, which is incredibly important when cataloging your collection. And finally, we come to the recognition, the actual award itself, showcased here with the most powerful man in the universe, Master Universe Revolution Battle Armor He-Man. Graphic Design USA presents an American Packaging Design Award to Mattel for the Master Universe Masterverse packaging rebrand. Signed, Gordon Kane, publisher, Sasha Kane Walsh, awards director. This once again is an incredible award for the graphic design team, and a huge shout out to everyone who was involved. Thank you, Roy, for sharing this on your Instagram page, as in truth, we rarely get to see these types of awards from the industry, as it's usually an internal discussion. But as a fan of Master Universe and a graphic designer myself, I can't help but gush at this overall achievement. Guys, if you haven't already, please follow Manuel Eduardo Caritas on Instagram, Roy Juarez, creative director at Mattel for Master Universe. He really is living the dream, and I'm so happy that he's leading the way for the Master Universe packaging design, as we are seeing some truly incredible work coming out of Mattel, and it's only a matter of time before we see something really spectacular. In fact, the packaging design for Shirella, the Fright Zone, and the Thundercats crossover with Master Universe really is something to behold. And very soon, we'll be able to see the history of Master Universe being realized with the 80th anniversary collector's edition of Master Universe Skeletor and He-Man. The design team at Mattel has the power, everybody, and we as fans are truly blessed to have this team representing the Master Universe 40 years later.
Holy crap, everybody. I cannot believe this. As a designer myself, of plus 40 years, I do have to say that this is definitely something which is not easy to do, especially in a competitive market like graphic design for packaging. I myself have been involved with many teams and won a few awards here and there. I'm not going to top my own horn too much, but this is an incredible achievement for Roy Juarez and the entire team over at Mattel Creations. Bravo to everybody there who helped to make this happen. And what a way to pull it off. The redesign for the Masterverse packaging, I do have to say, when the first set of Masterverse packaging came out, many people did say it was a little ho-hum, a little bit plain, and this new redesign really did bring it up to the next level. And I want to celebrate that, of course, with recognizing Mattel and their efforts, especially over at the design team. Congratulations to Roy Juarez. Congratulations to everybody who's involved, all the artists, all the designers, the packaging layout, the engineering department, everybody. Everyone contributes to this, and it has been an incredible journey to make it happen. Head over to MattelCreations.com, head over to Roy Juarez on his Instagram page, and of course, head over to Mattel Master Universe official page. I'll have all those linked in the description below, so you can also congratulate the design team over at Mattel for the wonderful work that they do. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what is your favorite design from the Master Universe Masterverse package? Are you guys as excited as I am that Mattel and the design department over at Mattel Creations won this incredible project? And of course, feel free to tell me in the description below how you would like to see the next wave of Masterverse packaging reinvigorated. Maybe something else that you can contribute to this wonderful design packaging. Well, guys, Masterverse and Masters of the Universe continue to go strong in 2025, and we still have a whole 2 quarters left before we see the next iterations of packaging that are going to be absolutely stunning. I'm sure of it. Toy news continues in 2025, everybody, and we'll be heading to San Diego Comic-Con 2025 for the Flip Or panel and possibly bringing some exclusives to sell at the convention. Exclusives, perhaps? I hope you guys will join us and, of course, attend the Flip Or panel. My good friend Danny Green and myself will also be joining and perhaps even talking about our own project, El Dragoon, while we're there. Guys, I hope we're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I know packaging design isn't the most glamorous thing in the world, but it sure is part of the history of the Master Universe. And I think we all can appreciate that at some level. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.